Hello and welcome to Yoga with Laura Ashland. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button down below, the red letters, and sending a share off to friends. These are for home practice people. These can be beginner, advanced beginner, intermediate, and people that are a little nervous to get into a yoga studio and want a little bit more in their background. And then, of course, join a yoga studio if that works for you, or continue a private practice at home or a small group of friends, but hopefully being led by a certified instructor. And we are going to begin a series on Tibetan Rites or Tibetan Ritual, and they are 5 separate segments of movement or exercises, and in each segment there are 2 movements. The Tibetan Ritual was discovered in the late 30s by a British colonel who visited the Himalayas and went into Tibet and saw that people were doing a particular meditation movement or an exercise of energy. And what found was the benefit of these exercises was to regulate the endocrine system. It's great for hormonal balance. If you men or women, men and women, are suffering from any hormonal imbalance, these 5 pieces done together as a group of exercise in the morning really work to create stimulation in the endocrine system. All of the chakras that we talk about, the 7 chakras, are all aligned with the endocrine glands in the body. And so it does give you a revitalization. It's great for feeling unstuck, a little unplugged, great for aging process, but most important for a wonderful balance for the hormones. So here we go. We're going to do the first 2 today. As I do a tutorial, maybe we warm up with 2, and then we'll start a cycle of 3. And then we'll begin with 4 and 5 and 6 and so on. And you can do as many as you're comfortable with in your home. They do up to 21, feeling like 21 is a mystical number for them. And again, any amount of repetition is fine for you, and you can build up into a wonderful meditation practice, kind of meditation in motion. So here we go with the first one. It starts with spinning. So how do we spin and not get dizzy? For the people with Lemierre's disease or have any vertigo issues, what you want to do is place your feet about hip-width apart, maybe a little narrower, and you'll find a spot on the wall in front of you, and you focus on that spot. That's that Drishti, focus. And as I spin my body around, I'm still staying on that focal point that I've created off in this other room. So once my body's around, I turn my head in one motion to the next spot. This is a trick that dancers use when they're spinning, to spot, 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 spot. That way their eyes don't travel. Let's say that 180 and maybe another 180 around, 360 degrees, they get dizzy. So they spot, and then they bring their neck and skull around to the next spot. So here we go. I'm spotting, I'm turning, there goes the skull, one movement, spot. Spot, spot as I turn, skull and neck, one movement, spot. Keep my eye on the spot as I turn, take the skull around, one movement. So that was our little tutorial, and now we'll try it 3 times. We'll take a lowering to the knees. Good breath. And once we learn the actual willful practice of the body, like what exactly is the physical body doing, we of course will put our breath with it. So it's movement and breath at once, and that what that is what helps the realignment and the rebalancing of some of the endocrine system. So here we go. This is the second of the 5. Laying nice and flat. We're going to lift the legs up, but remember you can always bend the knee. Don't have to bring up a straight leg. You can bring up a bent leg. Take inhale, exhale, prepare with breath. Another good inhale, exhale. Let that diaphragm expand. Let it drop to the spine. Inhale, the skull comes up. Press the hands down toward the floor. Palms are down. Same inhale. Legs come up straight. Exhale. Lower the legs. Lower the skull. So we'll do another warm up together. Inhale. Head comes up. I'm going to look at those toes. Then the hips lift. Core lifts. Again, you can bend the knees. You can come up with a bent knee. Exhale, lower the legs, then the head. So there's our 2 practice rounds, and we'll go into a series with breath and movement for 3 cycles. Remember, I'm talking, so my words fill up some airspace, and then you might hear sipping or an exhale. You breathe your own natural way. Inhale, head comes up, look at those toes. Feet come up straight. Exhale, legs lower down. Head lowers down. Inhale, head comes up first. Then we bring up the legs. Exhale, follow those toes down. Relax the head. Inhale, head comes up, look at the toes. There they go. Exhale, lower the legs, lower the head, and one more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the heels out to the corners of your mat. Relax. Palms can now be up. Shoulders away from the ears. Relax the body. Tibetan Ritual. 5 separate movements. Each movement does 2 things. It's a great practice to work from 3 to 21. Matching your breath to your movement. Namaste.